Amidst discussions about pleasure, connection, and intimacy, there is a topic that persistently remains unaddressed: pain during sex. A pain that not only wounds the body, but also the self-esteem, emotional security, and relationship with one's own body and partner. Many individuals, primarily women, endure this suffering in a nearly invisible way. What is even more alarming is that a large portion of this pain has an identifiable cause, a viable solution, and accessible treatment. Yet fear, shame, and a lack of awareness keep many silent. On this journey, we will delve into the 5 most common causes of pain during sexual intercourse, with a compassionate, respectful, and realistic approach. This is not a taboo subject, but a matter of health, well-being, and dignity. And above all, a path to reconnecting with pleasure and freedom. We begin with one of the most overlooked yet common causes: chronic pelvic muscle tension. Unlike vaginismus, this condition often develops in individuals with demanding routines who accumulate stress and anxiety. Over time, the pelvic muscles remain in a state of contraction, even during moments of relaxation. This makes penetration uncomfortable, and in more severe cases, even unbearable. A 37-year-old psychologist, who was dealing with long hours and intense emotional load, reported that her pain seemed to appear out of nowhere, without apparent cause. But it was through pelvic physiotherapy and breathing techniques that she finally found relief and rediscovered pleasure. This condition is frequently overlooked in routine gynecological exams, and only a multidisciplinary approach can lead to an accurate diagnosis. Specialized pelvic health physiotherapists, psychologists, and sex therapists are crucial in this process. With appropriate guidance, it is possible to re-educate the body, relax the muscles, and reclaim lost pleasure. Another significant cause is vaginal mucosal hypersensitivity, which can arise from genetic factors, allergies, or excessive use of inappropriate intimate hygiene products. In these cases, the pain is acute, as if the skin were raw, even without any apparent injury. A 29-year-old systems analyst noticed that the pain started after switching her intimate wash to a product with a strong fragrance and unsuitable pH. What seemed like an innocent choice ended up causing weeks of burning and discomfort. Treatment commences with the cessation of all non-neutral products and the adoption of soap specifically formulated for gynecological use. In certain instances, the application of mild corticosteroid ointments, prescribed by a gynecologist, may be required. Another crucial aspect is the meticulous selection of hygiene products, such as toilet paper, undergarments, daily pads, and even synthetic fabrics. The care bestowed upon the intimate area should mirror the delicate, attentive, and frequent regimen applied to facial skin. And here's a point to ponder. Have you ever taken the time to scrutinize the habits you practice in your intimate region? Have you contemplated the nature of the products you utilize, the degree of pressure you exert on your body, your self-care regimen? Share your experiences with us in the comments. Have you ever encountered a seemingly insignificant situation that resulted in immense discomfort? If you've made it this far, I need to ask you a genuine favor. If this content is helping you better understand your intimate health, please consider subscribing to the channel. Here, we talk about body, pain, pleasure, and healing with truth and without judgment. Turn on the bell notification too so you don't miss the next pieces of content. And take a moment to comment. Which of these causes do you think goes most unnoticed by people? Perhaps one of the most hidden, yet profound causes of pain during sex is the repression of emotional trauma. Tales of violence, psychological pressure, or even a repressive sexual education leave their mark on the body. The emotional memory manifests as an automatic defense response. The body closes up, the muscles contract, and pleasure vanishes. A 33-year-old advertising executive reported experiencing intense pain even years after an abusive relationship with a new romantic partner. She stated, "My body remembers, even when I don't want it to." In these situations, the path lies through therapeutic support. Psychotherapy, particularly with approaches like EMDR or schema therapy, assists in reframing the trauma. Integrating pelvic physiotherapy can accelerate the healing process. It's a delicate journey, yet incredibly liberating. It's crucial that the partner understands this process. Sex should be a space of safety and consent, not a reenactment of traumas. Hormonal fluctuations play a pivotal role in the experience of pain during sexual intercourse. Women who have undergone hysterectomy, patients with endometriosis undergoing hormonal treatment, those using advanced contraceptives, or even men on hormonal blockers may encounter a profound shift in their perception of pleasure. A decline in estrogen can lead to vaginal tissue thinning and reduced elasticity, resulting in pain, irritation, and even the formation of microscopic tears. A 41-year-old bank teller reported experiencing a diminished libido and persistent discomfort that deterred her from any intimate encounters after commencing treatment for a uterine fibroid. Under the guidance of an integrative gynecologist, she embarked on a protocol involving topical lubrication, coupled with intravaginal laser therapy. Over time, she not only alleviated the discomfort, but also rekindled her desire to connect intimately with her partner. The key is to seek specialized help. Not all traditional gynecologists are equipped to address these issues. Consulting a professional with expertise in human sexuality can make all the difference. The fifth, and perhaps most underestimated cause, is the lack of effective communication in the relationship. Sexual intimacy is not merely a physical act. It involves narratives, emotions, security, and vulnerabilities. When a couple fails to communicate, to listen to each other, to negotiate boundaries or desires, the relationship can become a breeding ground for tension. Many women report pain without an apparent cause, but upon deeper listening, it becomes evident that the body is reacting to the silence, the pressure, or the absence of affection. Reconnection requires vulnerability. Creating space for conversations about fears, boundaries, fantasies, and needs is essential. Couples therapy, exercises for emotional reconnection, and even pauses in sexual contact for rediscovering touch can transform relationships and heal previously invisible wounds. Should you find that this video provided answers, solace, or at the very least a starting point, we invite you to join our community. Subscribe to the channel not merely to receive new content, but to embark on this journey of self-discovery and healing with us. And share your insights. Have you ever grappled with a pain that seemed invisible to others? What wisdom did you glean from that experience? Your comment has the potential to inspire and aid others. Pain may be silent, but healing begins when we choose to speak.